that progression felt good. And then the second progression didn't feel like it was exactly right. It felt like it was like 75%. Cool, I really like this one. And I really love the beginning. I felt like I wanted to hear a little more of the beginning. I love the verse. I love the melody. I love the slide thing you're doing. And then you start to like lose me a little bit. All right, I'm going to check out some of your demos. Some of you have sent in ideas for me just to get some feedback. So I'm gonna check them out. Let's see what you've got.
I would've never guessed this way.
All right, it's a vibe.
I never would've guessed it felt so right.
Woo, I like it, it's a vibe.
Been so used to living in a losing game. Maybe this could change my mind.
Don't nobody else make you feel like you. Don't nobody else make me feel like you. Don't nobody else make me feel like you. Don't nobody else make me feel like you.
Okay, well, that was interesting because I love the groove, I love the feel of it, and I loved each idea, but it was hard to figure out what the core of the song was, what the hook of the song was. It felt like the beginning of it felt like a hook, and then it just went to like 3 more different sections without coming back to that. I guess my question or comment would be about the construction and formatting of the song, whether it's going to be the most effective way to format it. Felt like a chorus came, then a verse-ish, then a pre-chorus, then I didn't hit a chorus again. So that would be my main critique, but it felt great. Great vibes, great feel. So let's work on the songwriting.
I'm sorry to the neighborhood. You put the chances on my side. The love that I could give, the good I could do. A piano in my room. I'm sorry to the anchor deep, the mother of my mother. I wish that I could read what you left in the state, but all I see is the space I left behind. I'm not on my way, I hope it doesn't hurt when I fall apart. For all my work, for all my heart.
Oh, that was cool. Well, if you know anything about my listening habits, I'm a big James Blake fan. Now, that was clearly very heavily influenced by James's style. I absolutely love James. And I loved the chords. I loved how interesting and kind of dissonant the melody was in relationship to the chords. And it was definitely a vibe. So the question for this artist and writer and producer is, how do you distinguish yourself from James? Because it was clearly, heavily influenced by James, but you have to be you. And how do you figure out how to distinguish yourself from James? So something to think about, but how do you do your version of that? Okay? Think about it.
You look to the clouds, you look to the stars, you look in your hands. You look to the left, you look to the right. You dig through the world, the glitter you find ain't always gold. Now you're mine, I'm sold out forever. Seems like every time I close my mind, I see you. I can mount up on some wings and fly like an eagle. Even when I think I'm getting high, I feel you taking me higher. Good things come to those who wait. I didn't know I need your strength. I found it in your arms. I'm saying you are all that I need. Running just to see your face. There's fire in your eyes. I'm chasing you, 'cause when I'm feeling pain, you help me breathe, breathe, breathe.
Cool. I really love the breathe. I love the chord change in that moment. It felt like a revelation. It felt cool and interesting when the chords changed, and it kind of brightened in that moment, and it really did lift the song. Maybe you could do a little more work on how you get there. Maybe do that section right before, just a little shorter before you get to that chord change, and set it up in a way that feels, I don't know, more magical. It's close. It's close. It feels good though.
All right, so I told them, send a verse and a hook. I did emphasize lyrical voice song, but someone did send it's an instrumental, and they're kind of doing the verse and hook on guitar. So I figured I'd play that for you, see what you think.
Woo! So I really like some of the ideas of this. I think the kind of chorus idea, I'm calling the chorus idea the second chord progression, felt like the chords didn't exactly feel great. It felt cool in the beginning. That progression felt good, and then the second progression didn't feel like it was exactly right. It felt like it was like 75%. So maybe like switching up something just a little bit to make that chorus chord progression land a little bit better. Regarding the guitar, I'm interpreting it as the guitar is doing like a vocal melody right now. And eventually you might pull that out once the vocal is in. If you don't want it to sound too much like a smooth jazz kind of guitarist playing an instrumental version. But something to think about. But I would work on that second chord progression a little bit more to make that land and sound a little cooler.
Spoken like a Sunday sermon, sweet like rain that's falling on me. Yeah. Lost for words, so baby, could you help me? 'Cause I keep losing sleep. What could it be? Yeah. Oh, like my soul and my body will never be parted. No. Baby, 'cause I feel that crazy feeling spread like my mama said. Now won't you stay,
That feels good. I like the big, stay chorus. Feels like big and bright. I think some of the melodies during the verse could be worked on a little bit just to make them a little more chiseled. But I really like the vibe. I really like the direction the song's going.
If my stars were crossed and I was lost somewhere off in the galaxy, floating energy, could I come back to be anything or anyone? I could have been a hitman, I could have been an astronaut, I could have been a Christian, I could have been a movie star, I could have been a soldier, I could have been a preacher son, could have been a lawyer, I could have been anyone. I could have been a hitman with moves like the belows, and I would be the hitman. Yeah, that they would call when things get heavy. Better get the hitman. Move so killer, a true born sinner. Yeah, maybe another life. I could have been a hitman. I could have been an astronaut. Could have been a Christian. I could have been a movie star. Could have been a soldier. I could have been a preacher son. Could have been a lawyer. I could have been anyone. Could have been a good man, bad man, soul healer, bad man, a white man, black man, in the city, trash man, felon on, tax man, first starter, that's man. Anyone but Jackson.
Cool. I really like this one. I think the chorus is really strong, and I really love the beginning. I felt like I wanted to hear a little more of the beginning, and then the chorus feels like it keeps running on and on. So maybe figure out like a way to come back down and not repeat that same melody so much. But I'm not sure what stage of development the song is in. But I think the chorus idea is really strong, but I don't want to keep hearing it and keep hearing it. So how do we get to another musical section that makes it feel like the song has development going on throughout? But I feel like each idea is really good. It's just a matter of placing it properly so that the full story is fleshed out.
I feel a little bit lost in here, but I'm way through. Swimming on my depth, I feel that I'm too busy tracking hours to appreciate the flowers I'm growing. Know I wanna be, but I won't live someone else's dream. I wanted to travel my way, but got confused when the map didn't say I would come this far to go nowhere. You place your faith in me, I swear. All I need is some time.
I love the verse. I love the melody. I love the slide thing you're doing. And then you start to like lose me a little bit. Like it feels like the verse is so like interesting and cool and it's hooky in a way. And then the song feels like it meanders a little bit when it goes to the next section and doesn't really land the plane. Like there was so much promise with the verse and it like grabbed me right away. I was thinking of Moses Sumney a little bit, who I absolutely love. And that vibe was really working for me. But when you move into the next section, you got to be a little tighter, like work on another idea that will land the plane a little bit better.